All right, good afternoon, everyone. Steve Trader 66 here. It's 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time, and just drew a new fib on the Euro USD. So I'm actually going to go short here. I'm going to sell it here. And my expectation is with the next 9 minutes that we come down a little bit. If not, if we go ahead and close above the 61.8, meaning this candle here closes above the 61.8 in the next 9 minutes, I'm wrong. All right, and I'll get out of the trade. So let's see how this plays out. So it's just a game of patience when you're dealing with Forex. It looks like a pretty powerful candle, right? There's no tail, no nothing here. If you take a look at these are pretty powerful too. They're very small tail. We do have a bunch of buyers in here, so this is kind of bullish. But I'm expecting more of a pullback. Like if we go from here to here, maybe 50% is right here. Before we go back up again. Take this box here to the top here. 50% of that box is like right about here. And that's what I'm looking for. And so we have a little less than 8 minutes left here. And if, like I said, if we close above the 61.8, then I'm wrong and we get out of the trade. But until then, we stay in it. And with Forex also is you pay for the trade by the spread. Right now we're at 1.1 on the spread. Times we have 3 mini lots. So each tick is worth $3. All right. So it looks like we're down 2 ticks here. All right. So from here, from the entry, to now, it's a little less than 2 ticks. So you're always at a deficit when you trade Forex. You'll always be at a loss to account for the spread, which is how you pay for the trade. So if you're familiar with me trading the futures um, with order flow, it's completely different. Completely different mindset. It's pretty much set it and forget it. Just a couple of basic rules, and it's more so how you draw the fibs. I do it differently than what the books tell you or what you read, um, on the internet. So we have 5 minutes left of this candle. Now with Forex, you could scale up as well. You have what's called nano lots, which are very, very, very small, micro lots, and your standard lot. So you see when you hover over, and this is MetaTrader 5. So I'm pretty much looking to um, pretty much 4 ticks here. Then we'll manage it. So if we close below the negative 23.6, I'm thinking about a continuation down from there. All right. That's what I'd be thinking of doing. So I'm going to close the video, just pause it, and we'll if anything substantial, I will continue recording. All right. So right now I'm just waiting for, and we're in the profit. We're in profit now. So we'll see. Very small profit, but I will definitely, by the time the new candle shows, in 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll be back. All right, so we're back. Still didn't close above this 61.8, so we're still short. Okay, we did close below halfway of this candle. All right, so we did have sellers in here. We had buyers come up, and then we had the selling come down. Remember, we took this short at the 50% mark, came back down. Now we're taking a look at maybe going below. Since we have a little support sitting at the bottom of this candle, it's about here at 526. I am looking for a break below to take us to the negative 23.6. So we'll see. Remember, we had buyers and sellers in here. So right in here, we're probably going to go ahead and, move a little bit up and down here. And then we'll see who's going to be more aggressive. All right. We take a look here. We had sellers here. Then we had buyers here. So there's a bunch of buyers actually in here. All right. So let's go ahead and over here it says we have a trend, a momentum, and a strength in the green, meaning it's up, right? But we went short. So we'll see. Looking at it possibly coming here. All right. We did have some sellers, and then the buyers came back in here. So we have to take a look at the previous price action as well. So let this gel a little bit, and I'll come back in about a minute or two. Let's take a look at the GBP USD. There's really nothing for me to do here. So we're just going to let this one marinate a little bit. Okay. As far as USD, we did go below the candle here. So let's see if we have buyers want to push it back up, or we have sellers taking us back down. Now, if we have the sellers taking us back down, we want to go ahead, and that's our target is the negative 23.6. Okay, that's our target. All right, so basically what we'll do here is we'll take the stop loss and we'll move it. Take the stop loss here and we can move it. Let's move it to at the opening, at our open. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Okay. You actually just do this. Go here. Oops. Just go here and go to break even on exit like that. Okay. So we're at the break even, and our target is here. So pretty much. And I think we'll hit it, but we do have a little bit of buying that came here. You gotta remember the sellers were here as well. So we could see we have another 9 minutes left here. So let's see what we can do. We're just gonna go ahead and pause the video. And I got it pretty tight here. We do have a little bit of support here. Right in here, a little bit of support. So I'm thinking maybe we'll come down a little bit and maybe we'll tag it. So I'll come back in a few minutes and see what kind of progress we got. All right, so we hit it. We didn't get to we went past it. We just got to get one more shot here to overcome that spread, which is about a tick, and then we'd be out. So we're almost there. Almost, you see? Remember to buy, right? I got to buy it back because I'm short. I got to hit the ask, which is the red is the ask. And we had a little bit of resistance here, so let's go ahead and see how that happens. We got to get the bid, then the ask. So we're coming down just a little bit again. And we don't have volume. It doesn't tell us volume. And I'm a volume trader, momentum trader when I'm scalping the futures. So we're just relying on our levels here to take us. So we need to have this number, the red line, which is my ask, go to the take profit. So it looks like we may. Remember, there's a lot. It was here before. We tried it once before, so we tried it twice. So let's see if we get the third time's the charm. We'll see. So we are going down a little bit. So a little bit more. This is where there's a saying, don't be a dick for a tick, but this is more than a tick. Okay, this is like probably be another, $5 or so, maybe $15 to get out of here. We'll see. Um, so I think once we actually get there, we should pull down a little bit. There you go. So we did it. Now we're going down a little bit more. So we took that. It was a decent trade, 18 minutes. Like $1 a minute, I would think, something like that. That's about it. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If you comment, I'll get back to you. If you want more of an explanation, join my Discord. It's free, and put your question there. We could have a conversation. All right. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.